Dear student, today I am going to discuss that C++ introduction. We start that C++ introduction, C++ introduction. First of all, before starting the C++, I want to suggest you why that C++. Then we will start the understanding that what is the type of C++ programming language and what is the purpose of it. C is a programming language. C is a programming language. It is a prior, that means previously that one programming language was C, and after that C language, that C++ added that. But before it, C++ means in a programming language, plus symbol is used. This plus symbol is used to increase the value, or you can say that increase, not only that, you can say update. That means update the value by one. So plus symbol is used for this purpose. And now we understand about that why C++, because C is the programming language, and C programming language with concept of class. That means when C programming language is added the features of class, the concept of OOPS. So C language updated with one feature of class. That means OOPS concept. So when C language is updated by one feature, that's why this name is indicated, that C++. That means C++ is updated version of C language. You can say in this way, that's updated version of C language. That means C++ is latest and new programming language with the help of C. That means C++ is made with the language C. Clear? So I want to explain you that why C++ we are saying. Now we understand about the C language or C++ programming language. So we understand first what is that C++ programming language. So it is high level programming language. At first we understand what do you mean about that high level programming language. When you will hear that's high level. So high level programming language means what? That is having that higher stage? No. High level programming language, that means in a computer, when you understand this is the computer system, and computer system having that means hardware portion. When computer interacts with, that means we interact with the user. So interact with the user. So that means when user, that means a human being, wants to interact with the computer, we know that our own language, that is English language. We know our English language. But computer having that knowledge of, that means understanding of machine language. Clear? So when any programming language supporting that near to the user's language, that means all the concepts of writing the program, we are using that user's language, own language. So that means this is nearer to user. That means this is far from the computers. Clear? So that means when nearer to computer, that means this is known as near to computer language that is known as low level language. And when any programming language is near to user or programmer, near to human being, so that is known as high level language. Clear? That means whatever that is having the distance that we need to interact with the computer with the help of our own language, that is known as high level language, near to native English language. Now this one you understand at first what do you mean about the high level and what do you mean about the low level. Some programming language having the features or facility to write the programs in a machine language also, or in a user language, that is English language also. That means we can write both type of programming, so complexity of that computer's language and that easiest way or approach of the users, both having the features in one programming language, that is known as middle level programming language. But generally we will classify that high level or low level. Low level means near to computer language, that is machine language, and high level means near to users or programmers language, that is English we are using. So it is that contradiction that maximum students not understanding what do you mean about the high level language. Now we understand about the programming language and what is the concept of language. Okay my dear, I hope so you are understanding, and if any doubt you just write a comment and I will just try to classify that. Now question is that what do you mean about that programming language? So we understand that one at first. Now programming language. Program we know, that means the language provides a facility to write instructions or codes for computer to do some task. Clear? That means वह लैंग्वेज या लैंग्वेज जो प्रोवाइड करता है फैसिलिटी को, जो कि इंस्ट्रक्शंस या कोड को लिखने में यूज होगा कंप्यूटर के लिए कुछ काम करने के लिए, that language is known as programming language. Okay, so you understand this one, that when I say this one, that very easiest way you understand what is that programming language. Purpose is that you can easily define that to anyone, that you are knowing that C++, you are knowing that C Java, you are knowing that Blue Java, whatever you are knowing, you must have the difference, you must have the concept. What do you mean about the programming? What do you mean about the language? What do you mean about the high level? So this you can define that. That is most important. Students are knowing that write the program, students are knowing that how to write the program, but students are not knowing why we are writing the program and how we have to write the program in different situations. My purpose is that when you will get the knowledge, so you must have the capacity or ability to write the program in any situations that is possible you have to write. Okay, so now you understood that what do you mean about that high level and what do you mean about that programming language. Now understand that next point, that about the C++. First thing is that C++ is a high level programming language. Second is that it is general purpose programming language. You understand why I am going in this way and why I am explaining one by one, that we understand at first. Because sometimes we are confused that with that some technical words, but I don't want to make you any type of dilemma, and that I want to say you that a clear concept you have, that what do you mean about the general purpose programming language. General purpose means the programming language which provides the facility to make the programs based on the specific type of applications or based on that system type of applications, any type of purpose, that any programming, any applications. So programs can be written to work or develop those applications for general use, for general purpose, general use. Like that, use with the help of C++, you can write that one programming, one software you can make with the for any shop, for any restaurant, for any library, for any hospital. That means for any general purpose work, that we can write simple software also. One common software for all type of inventory management, one common software also when they need to record some data. That means common type of, general type of work we can do with the help of the general purpose programming language. We can develop that general type of applications. Clear? Now we understand about the C++. It's very easy and simple. It's very easy and simple. Anybody can learn in a very quick way, and it takes less time, but it's very easy. Now we understand the third point, next point, that what is C++, that we understand. It is developed by, so we understand that it is developed by, okay, here that little bit weight, that's why I think that we have to now developed by Bazarne Strostrup, developed by Bazarne Strostrup, okay, at AT&T Bell Laboratory. At Bell Laboratory we are saying Bell Laboratory, but it is not Bell Laboratory only, AT&T Bell Laboratories. It is in USA, okay. So it was developed. And C++ programming language having that other programming language like C, English or Hindi, it's having also on languages components. Now we understand about that. Now I erase this on. Now we understand about that one by one. What is that talking about, that language components? You tell me one thing, when we are talking about that English language, we are talking about that Hindi language, and we are talking about that C++ programming language, that means computer language. Okay. So in these three type of comparatively, we will understand that in English language we are using alphabet. In Hindi language we are using Varnamala. And we are using English language same here. So in C++, when we will write any code or instructions, we will use English alphabets, English letter. That means here is that character set. Character sets. Okay. I want to say that comparatively you will understand easily that what do you mean about that computer programming language. And here in English language we use word, we use sentence, and we use here parts of speech, like that noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb, these all things. In Hindi also we are using that here sabd, वाक्य, गद्यांश, लेखन, निबंध. And here we are using also that one thing that here, that all that व्याकरण related component, व्याकरण जो इसके होते हैं अपने, सो इसमें भी संज्ञा होता है, सर्वनाम होता है, विशेषण होता है, ये सारी चीज इसमें यूज होता है. इन सभी चीजों को ध्यान में कंपैरेटिवली ये रखना है आपको कि C++ प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज में भी अपना इसका टोकन्स होते हैं. इस टोकन्स के अंदर होते हैं वेरिएबल्स, इसके अंदर होते हैं कांस्टेंट, इसके अंदर होते हैं ऑपरेटर्स. That means we will discuss each and everything comparatively, that in C++ these all components we use to write the C++ programming language. We write the C++ programs. We understand it's one by one, step by step. Okay. So we start our first point, that is character set. Okay. So I hope so you are understanding, and one complete simple description about that C++ introduction. Thank you.